First and foremost, if you would like to ensure that people look at your company very differently, always remember that in your industry, whichever industry that you're from, there are a lot of different competitors. And the very moment that you go into competition, you start to play with prices. You will start to play with extra services that you provide, after sales services, extra benefits. But the problem with doing that is that ultimately what happens is that the consumer or somebody else benefits because you are lowering your profit margins by having all these extra options. I think if you really want to succeed as a company, what you need to focus on is not competition, but your branding should be along the lines of differentiation. That means, what is it that you're able to do that other people will not be able to do? What is it that you're able to provide that other people are not able to provide? And sometimes it's not really only just about your product or your service, but it's also about the way that you market your product, the people that you're marketing to, the demographics, the target group, the target markets. And once you're able to basically differentiate yourself from everybody else, that is when you can begin to step aside from everybody else and you become a lot more powerful. So always think of differentiating. That means, how does your product solve problems? How does it enhance what is already good? How does it minimize what is already very big? What can you do to combine more products and services? So there are many areas that you can look at whereby your company does things that other people do not do. And when that happens, you do not have to worry about prices because your product is special in itself. Okay, for all business owners, a lot of times we are always looking for the right answers. We're always asking ourselves, what could be the right answer for me to increase my revenue? What's the right answer for me to lower my costs? What is the right answer for me to begin to gain more market share? I've always said one thing, in the lines of business, never look for the right answers. You got to learn how to ask the right questions. Because if you're asking the wrong questions like, why is my company not growing? Why is it that my company is not increasing revenue? What's wrong with the industry? What's wrong with the economy? You will get all the wrong answers. Ask the right questions. Questions like, what can I do to increase my revenue? How do I even sell more effectively in this downward economy? What do I have to do to create more awareness of my product? Ask the right questions and somehow or another, you'll find the right answers.